Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to tackle a common issue that many developers face when working with PostgreSQL databases in Go, specifically using the PGX library with prepared statements and fiber. If you've ever encountered an error when querying your database after some time has passed, then this video is for you. We'll dive into the details of what causes this error, how to identify it, and most importantly, how to resolve it. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of the concepts involved and be able to troubleshoot and fix similar issues in your own project. So let's get started. When using PGX with prepared statements and fiber, you might encounter an error that looks something like this. PQ could not send self3, alert socket not connected. This error typically occurs when the database connection has been idle for a prolonged period. To understand why this happens, we need to take a step back and look at how database connections work. When you establish a connection to your PostgreSQL database using PGX, it creates a socket that allows your application to communicate with the database server. However, if the connection is left idle for too long, the underlying socket can become disconnected. Prepared statements are another crucial aspect of this issue. When you prepare a statement, PGX sends a query to the database server, which then compiles and caches the statement plan. However, this cached plan is tied to the specific connection that was used to create it. If the connection becomes disconnected, the cached plan becomes invalid. Fiber adds another layer of complexity to this mix. Fiber is a Go library that allows you to write asynchronous code using coroutines. While Fiber makes it easier to handle concurrency in your application, it also means that multiple coroutines might be sharing the same database connection. So when you put all these pieces together, you can see how an error can occur. If a coroutine is waiting for a long time before executing a query, the underlying connection might become disconnected. When it finally tries to execute the query using a prepared statement, PGX will attempt to use the cached plan, which is no longer valid. To summarize the key points we've covered so far, database connections can become disconnected if left idle for too long. Prepared statements are tied to specific connections and become invalid when those connections disconnect. Fiber adds complexity by allowing multiple coroutines to share database connections. So what can you do to avoid this error? One solution is to implement connection pooling, or a mechanism to periodically ping the database server to keep the connection alive. Another approach is to use a library like PGXpool, which provides built-in support for connection pooling and prepared statement caching. That's it for today's video. I hope you now have a better understanding of why this error occurs and how to resolve it in your own project. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more content on Go, PostgreSQL, and software development. If you're struggling with similar issues or want to learn more about database connections and prepared statements, be sure to check out some of our other videos. We've got a lot of great content lined up, so stay tuned. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.